Whoa, what's going on here? But listen, I love this new map. I'm not gonna, well, okay, I love the aesthetic of the new map. I haven't played it enough to have a generalized, conception of the map, but I would like to say that it looks like a good map. I mean, it's got a lot of art, it's got a lot of movie. Look, it's even gotta go, I can't be a singing place. You see that singing place? You can sing in there. Yeah, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Hop on the stage, bud. Hop on the stage. There's no disrespect. Now, listen. I know you're bad at singing, but all you got to do is literally read the words. That's literally all you got to do. The TV screen is right there. Now, yes, it's not plugged on. It's not turned on, but I couldn't tell you why it's not. Maybe I was gonna say the electricity isn't working, but obviously the electricity is working because the neon sign is lit up behind you. So obviously the electricity is. See, look what you did. Look what you did. Look.
Innocence win.
Hey, how's it going, buddy? Listen, look, you see the new glass? The new glass. And that glass was implemented in the new map. Not the new map, not the new map. It was the second new map. I think it's called something like Porticulture or regardless. But anyway, I think it's one of those like fun maps that you can. Whoa, buddy. Did you know that this map was like one of the first original maps? Okay, I lied. I don't know if that's true, but did you know that if you try to join a modded map and it got deleted or taken down, then you'll be automatically forced to this map? Now, why is that? I have no idea. Well, obviously, because the map doesn't exist and it has to put you somewhere. If you don't put somewhere, it's not even gonna have like a good time. And so it has to do that. But you know what's funny about this room? This is like a data center. This is like a place where you go get data from, and it's just like one of the top.
Is there mods in this?
No, bud. There's no mods in this. Lock in, bud. You would have had to download it if there were. Come on, bud. Pay attention. It's simple. No disrespect to you, obviously. You're just asking a general question. And to be fair, I answered it, but I didn't have to answer it with so much sass. So for that, I do apologize. But to be fair, you got to be stern nowadays. That's how you get through. That's how the information flows. It goes from that's just how the cookie crumbles, bud. Simple as that.
We just move on with the game.
I mean, of course we can move on with the game, but I just want to preface and say that I'm not a bad guy. I'm not an inherently negative person. I'm more of a positive. I'm more of a neutral person, if I had to say anything. I'm more neutral. I like Deadpool. Like you know Deadpool from Marvel. Hey, but listen, my intentions was not to be disrespectful. I just wanted to say that to you, okay? And also, real quick, I like to say something about this lab. The lighting in this is baked lighting, and baked lighting is basically lighting that's pre-calculated, okay? Lighting that's already calculated. So there is no like runtime lights, and runtime lights just mean lights that that's why we don't have any shadows. Like look down, but we have no shadows. We're human beings, but we don't have any shadows. Did you ever notice that? No, see, I would like to say what you did was pretty disrespectful. We could have talked this out at the bare minimum. But yeah, just brutal, bud. I've never seen a brutal killing like that before, buddy. You can have like be humane or something.
You want me to let you know next time?
Could have been a little bit more cordial, bud. You could have just, give me a little rundown, give me a little heads up or something. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I'll let you know next time.
I do what I can. I do what I can. It's not much, okay, but it's something, So some people don't try at all. You know that? Did you know that? Some people don't even try at all, and that's the sad part. And when people don't even try, they put in zero effort, but they want all the recognition. I can't stand it. It doesn't sit well with me in my heart of hearts. It's disrespectful, I say. Like one of the most one of the most irritating things is people that don't put in the effort. I mean, like, come on, are you not trying hard enough? I mean, like, come on, 90% of people that.
Innocence win.
See, now, so you did it again, buddy. You didn't give me any heads up. You didn't give me any recognition.
Dude, I didn't know that was you.
I feel like you're being disrespectful on purpose, and that's just not okay.
I didn't mean to.
Okay, yeah. It becomes I don't mean to. Then it becomes I didn't mean it. All I hear is excuses, bud. When am I gonna get improvement from you, huh? Simple questions. Jeez. See, in life, bud, you gotta always strive for improvement. You can't regress backwards. That's backwards, bud. That's backwards, bud. That's backwards, bud. You just can't do that.
America.
That's the thing. That's the thing. You just can't do stuff like that. And majority of people that say stuff like that, they're not really putting the effort in. Okay? Yeah, you read me so far?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, okay. The disrespect's gotta stop, buddy. It's just a simple dialogue between two human beings, buddy. That's the whole purpose. That's the whole purpose. If you didn't know. Okay, that's the whole purpose of us talking. Is to relegate ourselves to a higher standard.
Speaking, bro.
Buddy, there's always a British guy. I don't want to be that guy, but there's always a British guy that has something to say. No disrespect, buddy, but we spilled your tea a couple 100 years ago, and you're still mad about it to this day, buddy. If you want the tea so bad, I go get it out the harbor, buddy, because it's got to stop. This conversation had little to do with you, bud. And I feel personally attacked, actually, and I disrespect it. I don't even like it. Nope, not even a little bit. That's the sad truth. That's guys. You know what's sad? When people just think they're cherry ron top tempo, and they just keep on I'm on top of my game, buddy. Yeah, sure you are. Sure you are. Come on. You're on top of your game when you're falling behind on multiple math assignments. Like, come on. It gets to a point where people just talk to talk at this point, buddy, because I'm doing what's necessary and what's beautiful. Oh my god. I heard him, but I couldn't place my shots. My weapon. No. The weapon I had low fire rate, but it had high damage. But if you can't hit your shots, it's basically useless.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
I'm just trying to explain generally what happened.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, it's always a British guy. You ever notice that, guys? You ever notice? Okay, it just gotta stop. That's
always the American. Go kick my guy.
Okay, yeah, sure, pal. Blame it on American. Yeah, makes sense. I mean,
it's not him, guys. Don't kick him.
Guys, don't. All right, see, guys, that wasn't even me. You killed an innocent man today. You killed an innocent man today. I
hope that was the British guy.
Well, me too, but you tried to kill. All right, I would like to say that I accidentally killed an innocent, but I would like to preface and say that he did. He shot at me, and I was nothing. I was doing nothing but self-defense. And furthermore, okay, I would like to also put that if you see me as a detective and I'm trying to tase you, I don't think the best solution is to shoot back.
Dude,
okay,
I'm trying to change my.
Buddy,
skin.
you're bi. You can't. Buddy thinks I'm a goober. You can't change your skin once the rounds begin. That's simple knowledge.
Yo, detective over here, you were just in the hallway.
You literally cannot change your skin after the round started. He was clearly buying something, so I had to shoot him. Now, is he upset? Probably. I would be too. I mean, come on. You gotta lock in at this point, buddy. Hey, listen, I just did what I had to do to survive. Okay. And guys, I'm a smart cookie. Okay. I can see through the deception. Oh my God! All right, I would like to say that you have very bad aim, but me too, I guess. So I'll put it to you, bud. Oh, I have better aim. Hey, listen, guys, it was a little good. It was a good gunfight, but guess who came? Guess who put the W in the trash bag and took it? Okay, guys, look, I won the round. Okay, the disrespect's got. Guys, listen, if you're upset that I won, just say that. I mean, come on.
We're very upset. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, come on, guys! Wait. Yeah, guys. See, look, this is what you guys don't understand about generalized comedian. It's not funny if you repeat a joke over and over again, nor is it funny to be on the other scope of multiple jokes that doesn't make any sense. Now, the best way to be a comedian is to have short one-liners and only tell them once. The more you tell a joke, the less funny it gets. It gets progressively down, and that's what the people don't understand. That you gotta just do it once and let it breathe, guys. That's why comedic timing is so important. People say that all the time about comedic comedic timing, and people don't understand about that. And that's why people don't understand about simple comedic timing. It just has to be just simple, on time and on beat. And plus, you have to always like level it up and just hit it right on the top, guys. See that guys? That's why you couldn't be a comedian. That's why you couldn't be a comedian. You guys just don't have the fortitude for it. The timing doesn't make any sense. And most people don't even understand that majority of the time. You just gotta relax and just let it flow, guys. Like that's why the majority of comedians are just
there's gonna be something flowing in you, bro.
But that's what you guys don't understand. That's why the comedy of this server, it's just going down the shooter. I'm telling you right now, it doesn't make any type of sense. Like, come on, like, what are you doing, bud? Like, majority of people, they can sit there and say, "Oh, I'm pretty funny, buddy." Just because your grandma laughed at 3 of your jokes last November at the Halloween party does not mean that you're a funny guy. Okay, let's just be honest. And that's the sad thing. That's the sad thing people don't understand. And majority of people nowadays don't even have a parabolic dish on top of their houses, so they can't even afford basic cable TV. Now, yes, it's cable, a time of the relic, sure, but at the same time, parabolic dishes are very cheap nowadays, and you can get one for approximately $38, and that's the sad thing about it. People don't understand that, and that's why people don't. Guys, you gotta just simply understand something like that. It's just simple.
Such a frickin' Ohio day.
Majority of people that have parabolic dishes at their home don't even know how to use them. The reason that they work is because they're bouncing radio waves off of the dish. That's why it's shaped like a circular cone. I shouldn't have to explain this to you guys. It's simple knowledge. Everybody knows this. But of course, I gotta explain it to everybody because everybody's not locked in right now, and that's the sad thing. That's the sad thing. Now, when people talk about solar power, they're obviously talking about solar panels, but people don't realize about parabolic dishes that also exist. But yeah. But see, that's why your comedy is just not there. But I was mainly talking about you when I was talking about comedy. You're not comedicized. You're not comedian.
You Denny blood.
Majority of your comedy is rooted in dystopian, and that's the sad thing. That's the sad thing. Majority of comedy is now more dry and more like satire based. But obviously, okay, yes, you are saying the joke and satire aesthetic, of course. But I don't believe that majority of what you're trying to say even makes sense. And at this point, buddy, I'm gonna just have to tell you to lock in, because that's all I can really do, buddy. Your KD's looking dreadful right now. If you were on my C-Till 6, buddy, you're definitely holding all the ammo, because buddy, I can tell right now you're not hitting your shots. I'm gonna just tell you that right now, buddy. Me personally, I'm known for not hitting my shots. Sure, I can miss a couple shots here and there. But you, buddy, I've never heard of you hitting a shot, buddy. I simply never heard.
It's about to blow to smithereens.
And that's the sad part about it. But you gotta just lock in, buddy, because majority of people don't understand that. Sometimes you just gotta relax. See me, I'm a good coordinator. I'm a good strategist. But majority of people don't understand that strategy is very important. Many people don't Guys, my aim is... Okay, guys, listen. As you can obviously tell, my aim is better than all of yours, and that's the sad thing. That's the sad thing about it, is you don't understand that. I am a general, yes, but I do have good aim. I don't play much S&D, but when I do, I'm dropping double-digit kills. I'm dropping double-digit kills. That's as simple as that. And majority of people don't understand that. I try my best. Okay, now. Is majority of my games that I play single player? Yes, because single player is where it's at. But, buddy, what are you crying about? Are you upset? Do you want me to call the ambulance, brother? I'm just explaining to you a simple concept. Now, majority of the games I do play are single player, but the reason I play majority of single player is because they just make sense. Like, I just enjoy a good story. It's Cyberpunk 2077, Life is Strange, Detroit Become Human, Night in the Woods. These are just great games. You cannot just be... majority of people will never explain the sensation of this game. Whoa, guys, hold on. Can I plead my case? I would like to say, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you right now. The game is just, guys. Can we stop getting new maps every update? I mean, come on, we don't even play on half the maps, and it doesn't make too much sense anyway. And majority of people don't even understand that most maps are not even that good. I mean, I'm telling you the truth right now.
Travel Oblivion is the worst player to ever.
Yeah, I'm definitely the worst player, but I literally just want us to round, but literally just want us to round. Literally just want us to round, but are you upset because I want us to round? Majority of people lose TTT. Did you know that? Because 90% of people don't understand that. Most people lose TTT rounds, okay? And that's the sad truth about it. But my win-loss rate is pretty high. I got approximately a 3.7 win-loss ratio. And most people can't even say that nowadays because they're just losing so much. Now, yes, is TTT taken seriously? Of course not. But I would like to say that majority of TTT games could be taken seriously onto a next level. Now, majority of levels are just talking about just general scope, and most people don't even understand that. And that's the sad thing about it is, oh yeah, buddy, yeah, you cry about it, bud. That's all you're good for is whining about it, bud. Yeah, sure.
What the fuck? Bro, let me calm that piece, nigga.
That's the sad thing about it is, see, that's why majority of games are always going to be better when it comes to multiplayer, and that's why majority of people don't understand something like that. And most people
what is my teammate doing?
Now, buddy, your teammate was not doing anything. I saw the whole thing. He was just standing there while you were getting shot. Now, did he have an opportunity to save you? Maybe. Buddy, I'm gonna need you to like relax on you guys. You're all one team. You're supposed to be consistent. You can't blame your teammate for everything, buddy, especially when you don't have no communication. Communication is very important in a team-based game, and you guys are simply not doing that. Majority of you guys are just shooting without thinking, and that's why majority of your plans are not going to fruition. Guys, how about we communicate better as a team, and then we get just move. Buddy, I'm just trying to explain that majority of teammates, you have to talk simply. Like people don't understand that teamwork makes the dream work, buddy. They didn't make that. Whoa! Can I state my claim? I would like to say that I don't think and I banned from all servers for just talking, guys. Like, come on, I was just trying to have a conversation, dude. How rude.